mail in your phone and pay a certain amount of money?
It hasn't been approved yet. It's still under like I guess they're still testing it. They still have to patent it, like all the stuff that goes along with.
I guess my only
expensive.
question or thing would be like when the connections when you plug it in. So if something's around everything in the phone, wouldn't it not make its connection? I don't understand. It's weird.
It's still you can plug in like your headphone jacks and it still work.
That's
and
awesome.
Yet water still can't get in there.
Cool.
Yeah, so
That
I
is
mean it's
really
really
awesome.
crazy. Like there's
Is
no.
that only for the iPhone?
No, I'm pretty sure it's for everything else.
See,
But I think
I
it's.
would use that on a daily basis because I always get my phone wet. I always
Oh really?
like forget because I'm actually what's called a never nude. I never take my clothes off. So I constantly get in the shower with my clothes on.
What really?
I'm sorry. How does
really?
that work?
I just don't get naked.
What about during
I'm
sex?
confused.
Oh. Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, if you play your cards right, or if I play mine right, maybe I'll find out later.
Oh, God.
I just wrap a bandana around it so it looks pretty.
Oh, so you're a redneck,
Yeah.
technically by definition.
Oh,
Not a
God.
redneck, just a red shaft.
Oh God.
Red bandana.
But no, that's interesting. You always got the interesting stories. I never heard of technology.
Yeah, I know.
But
Perks of being a nerd.
yeah. So we're almost at our time's up, but we got a few more stories to share.
Yeah, and
These are not about us. Why don't you take it away?
Not about us. Okay, so I guess like we're not the only one who do embarrassing things. I'm sure. Like our friends also do really embarrassing things. And one of my other best friends, I have Alex, and another one who I'm not going to name for the story, did she did the most embarrassing thing. So
What's
she
they call it on a boat? There's the stern, the aft, and the bow, right?
right.
Yeah, that's what I
Anchor.
thought. I'm sorry,
What?
going off topic.
So my friend calls me, my best friend. She's like, "Hey, I'm right down the street from your house. I'll be there in 5 minutes." My bad, Freudian slip.
Okay, we will establish her name is Val.
At this point, I
Damn
think
it,
it's
I'm
obvious.
so dead, by the way, when she hears this. So I'm waiting 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. About 45 minutes rolls around, and she shows up to my house. And I was
Late.
like, yeah, late, as usual. But I was like, you just called me, like 45 minutes ago saying you're going to be here in 5 minutes. Where were you? She starts laughing so hard. So her and her boyfriend had come back from all-you-can-eat sushi. He was dropping her off at my house. And he wanted roadhead. So she went down on him, and when she gagged, she puked because she had eaten all-you-can-eat sushi. And she puked pretty much all over him down there. And so they had to go stop by Starbucks and get her like a coffee so she could rinse out her mouth. And then he had to drive home. He dropped her off and just drove.
Nope, that'd have been an ejectocito button, and that you'd have been gone.
As funny as
We
they're
could
still
talk
together.
about this later. Oh wow, that's awesome.
And I was just like, wow, he must really love her, because if I were doing it and some girl threw up on me, I'd be like, we're done, get out. Like, get out right here in the
At
middle of
that
the road.
point, you've truly been through everything.
Yeah.
Remember that time you threw up on my dick? Yeah.
And that's like the third time, like, she's thrown up on him. Not down there, but just in general. Like, one time,
throws up on him on a...
she went to
Maybe
sleep
they're into it. Maybe
Exorcist.
it's like it's a sexual thing. They just throw up on each other.
Maybe.
You know how
with
like
Germans and pooping on each other's chests.
Like,
German Scheiße videos.
Instead of, yeah,
Schnitzel.
Danke. So instead of tying each other up, they're just like, hey baby, you want it? Yeah, baby. like mother birds and baby birds.
Oh. Oh, that's terrible.
What about you? I have
some
met your
crazy
friends, and your
you know?
friends drive me ridiculously annoyed, but they do have some funny stories.
Basically, we work hard and we party harder, and I had a friend who he had just recently broke up with his girlfriend, and
Yeah.
he was getting drunk. He was very upset, and he had apparently been drinking from 11 that morning, and I was working, so I didn't catch up with them till around 10. So
Okay.
almost a full 12 hours of just straight drinking.
Holy crap. Okay.
He didn't need any more, but we ended up going to the this bar in the Harris, Toby Keith bar. We were trying to go to Carnival Court,
Mm-hmm.
and basically Toby Keith bar is on the top level, Carnival Court is underneath.
Okay.
So there's a really long elevator. Well, at Toby Keith bar, they're famous for these huge mason jar drinks that they make. It's like $25.
Mason jar is...
A huge, like a jar
Oh.
of pickles.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
So we order Long Island iced teas, which, if anybody knows, there's no tea in the Long Island iced teas. It's actually just a crap load of alcohol spritz with a little bit of Coke, and you know, they'll mess you up. That's without drinking all day like he had been.
That and Adios is.
Oh yeah, Adios.
You like
is
threw
the
up
same way.
rainbows. Like.
Well, he goes and orders one. He drank it fairly fast, which, you know, whatever. He goes and he orders another one, but we're getting ready to leave to go down this escalator and go to the other bar. And he goes, gets on the escalator perfectly fine. But
Is it going up or down?
well, we're going down.
Oh, okay.
All of a sudden, he had like a death grip because he was like really wobbling before he got on the escalator. But he's death gripping it up, and he ends up falling, passing out, and going to sleep. And dropped his whole mason jar, and it's falling down. Well, when he had this huge death grip, so he kind of turns around and falls on his back, and he's trying to, like, before he actually, like, once he hit, he was trying to get his balance, and he ripped the lady's jacket off. Like, I'm the next person in line. There's 4 of us. One is like a 98-pound girl, and it's my another buddy of mine who's dating this girl, and who also works with us. So me and my other buddy are running before he just gets eaten alive at the end of the escalator, because you know how it just, like, you know, rotates and rotates. That's like one of my biggest fears, is getting caught in that thing. Well, his face is inches away from just being dominated by this escalator. So he's dead weight, and he's a bigger guy, and I can't get him up. And I'm like, he's gonna die, and I'm just gonna watch my friend just get eaten alive. Well, we get him off, and he was just so trashed. And one of the girls that was with us still wanted to go to Carnival Court. We're like, we have to take him home. Like, there's no way.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. No, but you know, we get there. There's a mysterious jacket, and I'm like, whose jacket is this? This lady looks just terrified. She's like, it's mine. You know, and the security guards are asking us like, oh, is he okay? And we just go, yeah, he's fine. He's just a little drunk. And they just saw that happen, so they're like, oh, okay, later. And I'm like, what terrible security officer.